Yo, what is up? Hi, I'm Neil, and today we're doing a long-term ownership review of the Beyerdynamic DT 990 Pro and the Beyerdynamic 7.7 Studio. Everyone has a billion reviews on these things, and whenever I purchase these things, my ownership with the Beyerdynamic headphones, I bought both of these at the same exact time, like 7 or 8 years ago. It has literally been almost a decade. These things have held up great, but there's a reason why I'm doing the review right now, because there is an issue that has come up. They sound great still, and I blast these things. I mean, heavy use. I get it. My ears are like, I blast them. No blown speakers. You can't get them so loud to where like your ears like hurt. They distort before then. Unlike, so I have the Atom Audio A7Vs, I think they are. The studio monitors will actually hurt my ears whenever I crank them. But these Beyerdynamic headphones, they won't do that. But they do distort whenever you like try to push it. Which, you know, but it's loud. Like, you have to get them loud. It's like after you've been producing for like 4 or 5 hours with just headphones on, and you just keep, gradually crank. And then once the 770s start to distort out, I switch to the 990s, and then you got like, a notch or two more to go. Long term, would I recommend these? Yes. When these go out, guess what? There's another kind of headphone I'm getting, these same exact ones. Okay. They really are good headphones. I enjoy these headphones. The 990 Pros are the 250 ohm, and my 770s are the 80 ohm. Now, I do run both of them through an amp most of the time, but it's not like necessary. Even the 250 ohm ones, whenever I bought these, I was under the impression that you couldn't just plug this into like your audio interface and sound just wouldn't come out of it. That's the impression I got. That's not the case. It's not super loud, but like honestly, if you had the 250 ohm 770s and you like wanted to record vocals, you could do that just fine, just plugging it directly into like a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 or whatever it is. Difference in the 80 ohm versus the 250 ohm, I can't really tell you a quality difference. I do know the 250 can go higher, like in volume, you can push them more. But I don't know if that's not so much that these are the open back version versus the 770s being the closed back. I will say the open back is a lot more comfortable to wear long term. It's just the fact that I think it's the air that circulates inside of there. They're just a lot more comfortable to listen to music through the 990s, and music just sounds better. The bass sounds better. Everything sounds clearer. So if you're not recording vocals and you can't afford a good pair of studio monitors, I would go with these before purchasing like a pair of studio monitors for $250. I would just purchase. I think these are like $200. I would just purchase these instead of a $200 pair of studio monitors, to be completely honest with you. During my 7 or 8 years of ownership of both of these headphones, where have these things been? All over the place. So I have moved countless times. They get tossed inside of a duffel bag, even like on the weekends. My studio is not at my house. It is in a warehouse. So what I'll do, I'll want to go home and I just have to go be with the family for a while. I just toss all my shit in a duffel bag and I roll. And I mean, they survive that pretty good. That's not the hardest thing that they've been through. We lived in a van for like over a winter. 8 months, 6 months, something like that. And so these things were just constantly being thrown around in a duffel bag and pulled out. And I mean, I haven't been nice to them, but they're still here. They're working just fine. This one, I still have the original screw-on 8mm to 1/4 inch adapter. Can you believe it? I still have it. Cords have held up well. I don't get, sometimes with cords, they'll get that because they don't plug in right. Never had anything like that. Cord seems great. This is the one issue I have had. Look at this. You see this. The pads are starting to come apart, and the ear cuffs are looking gross. But this is why I ended up making a video today, because I ordered some new cuffs and headband cover. You just get it off Amazon because, and these seem like original, to be honest. I think it was like 16, 18 bucks. That's 7 or 8 years of wear. Of me not being nice to these things. There's been a period where they have not been in climate-controlled environments, but just overall, just a lot of wear on these things. Both pairs are doing this, the 770s and the 990s. But look, that just comes off, right? The new one, just unbuckle it. It is going to be kind of tough getting these things on here. It's stiff. That's going to make these things look nice again. Got this little wire in the way. Man, that thing's tight. Get our buttons buttoned up. There we go. Alright, so that's done. Now for the ear cuffs. Okay. They just pull right off. You just pull the cuff itself. Can you believe after 7 years you still see the writing on that stuff too? I mean, I feel like that's pretty good. But look at this. This is nasty. And I'm pretty sure these are the same exact things. Look at the back. It's exactly the same design. I'm pretty sure these are exact. That's nasty. I didn't know that you could swap this stuff out so easy. I was waiting for the headphones to die. And guess what? They don't die. Never. And like I said, I have pushed these things so hard. There we go. That cuff's on. Second cuff. Bam. Look at that. It's good as new. Look at the difference now. Alright, so now that, oh, and those even feel good. Yeah, those feel brand new. So now that I have a brand new pair of 7-year-old DT 990s, what's my thoughts? Dude, they're amazing. Just get you a pair. They sound great. I don't have a whole lot of headphones to compare them to. I will say this, they're durable. They have lasted the test of time. I think if you get 7 to 8 years out of a pair of headphones and they're still holding up strong after the abuse I put them through, I think you're doing great. So get you a pair of Beyerdynamic DT 990s or DT 770s. You're not going to regret it.